Yes, turbulent is correct. We already seeing just a few specks popping up on our screen. It's really nothing to be too concerned about for the time being, but that's all set to change. We have those flare-ups happening. Remember, the air will continue to destabilize throughout. It is warm, it is muggy. We still have dew point temperatures holding steady in the 70s, which means a lot of moisture in the air. So it's moisture filled, this next system that we anticipate. So it's more of a rain-driven kind of storm with those heavy downpours leading to flooding. And with that said, just keep in mind these safety tips. You want to stay up to date with the weather forecast. Also, make sure your notifications are on your phone. If you have a weather radio, that does come in handy. Just make sure it's operational, all fully charged, just in case, and get to higher ground. If you notice any areas on the road ahead of you that's flooding, head out, just try to avoid it. Turn around, don't drown, as we like to say. And just remember that it's hard to recognize whether an area is flooded once it gets dark. So once we get past sunset later on today, you want to avoid travel as best you can. And let's time it out for you. North and west of the city is a start time. So if you're in Sullivan, Ulster, Dutchess County, you'll notice a few showers. But then as we head into the 2-3 o'clock hour, greater chance for that, especially if you're in Bergen County, New Jersey, around the city. It does start to fill in. So by 5-6 o'clock, that's when we have the most intense, and it does stay heavy right through around 9 p.m. from west to east as that movement. And as you can see, really intense downpours in Nassau County around this time. So if you're in like Hempstead, Uniondale around 7 p.m., you'll look outside and be torrential downpours and flash flooding. Northeastern New Jersey as well, lower Hudson Valley especially, Westchester, even down and toward the Bronx. It's like wall-to-wall coverage at that point. And then it moves further east, so 9 p.m. So it looks like eastern Long Island, the last to get the heaviest downpours, and then it gradually subsides thereafter in the city. So what you can expect, some lingering showers at this point. There still may be some impacts to have to contend with during the morning commute tomorrow. And then eventually we're back to sunshine, but it's still quite unsettled. I'd say 1 to 3 inches, locally higher amounts. So factor that in. Winds gusting into the 20s and 30s and even near 40 miles per hour. Locally could be higher amounts as well. Temperatures in the 60s and 70s, and afternoon temperatures will be in the 70s and 80s, close to where we should be this time of year. And then much cooler conditions once that cold front sweeps through, and then we dry out eventually for the weekend. Something to look forward to. We finally getting up into the 80s by Sunday. The next chance for rain thereafter late Tuesday into Wednesday. Alexa.